A shed update, and ladies and gentlemen, we are trying something new. We're doing, instead of sitting down, we are doing a stand-up method. We may do a combo of both, doing the shed updates. One thing I would like, I want to try to get a wireless mic so I can be a little more free, or a longer cord is what I need, because I may tip over the camera there. But anyway, I wanted to use my table that I got for the arc here, and it's just hard to bend down and get it. But anyway, not a whole lot of new, but I did, of course, everyone, in anticipation, I did get more frogs. We got Yellow Sergeant Frog. Of course, he comes with a vehicle, you know, which is pretty different there. Another Blue Sergeant Frog. And of course, Samurai Sergeant Frog. Anyway, I like the kits. I think I counted about at the halfway point of 30 kits, so about 15. And of course, you know, they're kind of combiners. You know, we just like the Sergeant Frogs. It's more addicting than you know. But I would like to build one. I haven't decided what I want to do quite yet, but I want to build one. I want to build one like I said it last time, like the Spook from Phantom 4, something like that is what I'm leaning toward, or MAK style Sergeant Frog. But anyway, I haven't figured out what I want to do, and we got plenty of time to figure that out. But anyway, adding more frogs to the art. Something vintage. I've had to not really cut back. Well, I kind of have. You know, you get my new teeth, which I had to cut down a little bit of buying, you know, because I got to save up more money. But anyway, I was going to buy a kit online from a gentleman that I always buy model kits from, and I know everyone's got to ship it, and I know they started adding tax to it too, and I understand. I feel for my friends overseas. I got to pay all the duties, tax, and shipping and everything. This kit I was going to buy would basically be double in price, and I was like, well, I don't know if I really want to go that far, you know. But anyway, that's another issue. Try not to get on that tangent. I picked this up at a garage sale. It's 1/48 scale Nobuta Fighter. I like the kit. I think it's very simple to build. I think it builds up to a very nice model. And I got over like 20 or 25 of these, because Toys R Us at one time, when they were in business, during one of their holiday, they used to have a tent out in their parking lot, and they would mark down all their stuff and put it out in the tent, and they had I bought every one of them that they marked down. I mean, they really marked them down. But anyway, that's another thing. I like the kit. You know, it's just one of those, just one of them little kits out there that I think builds up to a great kit, and it's just a really great kit to build. So we're adding another Naboo to the art. We have a craft store around here. If y'all have a Hobby Lobby here in the States, they're basically marking down their kits, and of course I went and bought a bunch, and I know there's a lot of other people that went and bought a bunch because they're trying to resell them. They try to resell them immediately, which you can to a point, but I didn't have a Hobby Boss 48 scale Sherman tank here, which Hobby Boss, for me now, this is my opinion, they basically make the same kit over and over again, just like, you know, 4 or 5 boxes with you know, they'll have the Korean War, and then they'll have you know, World War II, and then a A3 E8, you know, and then just an A3. You know, it's just variants. But anyway, Hobby Boss is pretty decent. I don't have a whole lot of 48 scale kits, which is also why I wanted that too. So anyway, and I don't have too many Hobby Bosses, so we're adding the Hobby Boss Sherman to the art. The hobby store, they carry a lot of Gundams, and they have other plastic kits, planes, tanks, ships, science fiction. They do have that, but they kind of doubled up on the Gundam here. Well, they started getting these. These are first grade kits, which again, I like entry-level models, even for the, you know, beginner modeler kids, even experienced modelers. I like these kits a lot. I think these I think they build up to a very nice model, plus it's Bandai, so everything, you know, fits and everything. And there's so much you can do with these kits, and they're cheap. Just so much you can do. Anyway, I think there's 3 of them. I got all 3 stashed away at the hobby store, and I started picking them up, so I got one out already. But anyway, the Zaku 2, which I think they got a green one, and then just a Gundam. I can't remember that. RX-78, I think. But anyway, I like these kits, and I'll be adding more of these to the art. Again, Star Wars theme. I like the little kits, but I don't either. You know, they're good for other stuff. I basically got the Falcon here because I wanted to always do a at the back of the Star Destroyer where the Falcon's hung on the bridge of it. I always wanted to do one bigger scale of that. I always thought, anyway, I thought these would be the right scale for it. Whatever I wanted to do at one time. But anyway, I picked these up whenever the hobby store gets them. I really don't hunt them unless it's a capital ship, and then I'll probably buy it online and have it shipped to the house. But anyway, if not, I'll have the hobby store get it. But anyway, I like the little kits, not too bad. This is the Empire one, so another Falcon to the art. Jolly Rogers. I actually got both of them, and now I have the entire complete set, which I bought these a long time ago on layaway. I've just been slowly paying them off, which is during the teeth operation, so had to do what we had to do. But anyway, the shiny spoils of the Scallywag, which I do. This is one I wanted to stand because I can show off stuff. I did build one. I did build the first one that came out. I actually really like. These are old 70s kits. I think they really build up to a nice. I like diorama models, and these just hit the spot when they when they're just built. It gets you just a little bit of everything. Got a figure kit, and you got a diorama kit as well. But anyway, that's one of those I just like. I don't really care for the base. I was kind of in a hurry. When the hobby store wanted to basically show them, see what it looked like built, and so I did it that way. Just to, pop it out of the case where you can see it offhand. More catch your eye type build. What I did this for. But anyway, the Jolly Roger series, which they're the old Disney kits, which they had to change the name for Disney purposes. But anyway, I like them. I think they build up extremely excellent models. Built up's done by James Small from the Small Artworks, which I got to point out. You can see here down at the bottom. They give him his smallartworks.ca. I said .com in some video a long time, and they've been dogging me on that one for some reason. So I got to correct myself. .ca. Anyway, adding the Scallywag. And then the last leg, which is again, I think catchy box art too for the new Jolly Roger series. But anyway, you get multiple heads, which I need to get two, because that's the way we like to work around here. Because you got one with the pirate, or excuse me, the skeleton, and then you got one with the human head, which I'll have to get me another one to add to do that. But anyway, adding finishing out the Jolly Roger series, which, and I don't have any. They're coming out with Lindbergh is the old Haunted House series, and they got one kit that I'd like to have, and we'll go more in detail when that comes out, and we'll talk about that. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. Trying something new, standing room only here in the art. We're adding the Jolly Rogers. We're adding more Gundam, vintage Star Wars, and newer Star Wars. And of course, we like to add more frogs to the art. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.